Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. Well, it's been a crazy week. We have governors all over who are flip-flopping. It's been weird. What's going on is with the COVID-19 virus and the orders to stay home and closing businesses, a number of governors have listed gun stores as being not essential. And then through primarily the work of the National Shooting Sports Foundation, working with the White House and then Department of Homeland Security, they came out a week ago, basically I think it was today or yesterday, a week ago, where Department of Homeland Security listed gun stores and shooting ranges as essential businesses. They ranked them in the same category as law enforcement. With that in mind, and with that information out there, and this was the reason for it, because people say, well, that's not really binding on the states. No, it's not. But if you will, it gave governors political cover when they are being pushed by the gun ban people to keep gun stores closed. They can come back and say, well, no, see, Homeland Security says that gun stores and shooting ranges are essential businesses. And so a number of states opened them back up and said, okay, gun stores and shooting ranges can, in fact, within certain limitations, be open. Some of those limitations, it depends on the state. Some of them said by appointment only. So you had to make an appointment to get in to the store. Or, if a state has a rule of only a certain number of people in a store at a time, adhering to that. But it's been really interesting. And as we go through the day today, we're going to talk with several people out of the gun rights movement. The Firearms Policy Coalition we had on last week. We'll have the Second Amendment Foundation on. We've had National Shooting Sports Foundation. If you are, let me just throw this out here, because I know that there are people who listen to this show who are gun store owners or work at a gun store. If you are a gun store owner, you really need to belong to the National Shooting Sports Foundation. What's interesting about NSSF, and the media always gets it wrong, almost to the point where you wonder, do they not know, or are they getting it wrong on purpose? I think it's probably the latter, where they always say that the NRA is the gun industry lobby. Well, no, it's actually not. It's the gun owners lobby. And that's okay. Look, lobbyist is not a bad thing. It just means a lot of us get together to pool our resources so that we can seek redress, we can petition our government, we can get together and send people to Congress to talk to them to express our wishes, because each of us cannot go to Washington, D.C. to see them. So we all get together, whether it's 10 of us, or in the case of the NRA, it's 5 million of us, and we send people up there to say, hey, this is what we want. That's fair. That's the way it should be. That's the way the country was created. That's what our republic is founded upon, all right? And then NSSF is the trade association for the industry. Gun stores, gun manufacturers, ammo manufacturers, people in the business. So and they work to help you. So if you're a gun store, you need to belong. But all of that to say, it's actually NSSF that got this put on the Homeland Security list of essential businesses. We'll actually have a story a little bit later on today about a governor who said, no, close the gun stores. Yes, open the gun stores. No, close the gun stores. Back and forth. It's really crazy what's going on right now. Then I'm just reading a piece, very interesting. It says, hey, if Governor Cuomo can use National Guard troops to grab ventilators, why can't he do that with guns? If he can just say, hey, we're going to come take your stuff because it's an emergency. The very idea that you can just say, well, yeah, you have rights. Unless there's an emergency, then you don't have rights. Well, what that means is you don't really have rights at all. It's a privilege that we can take away anytime we choose to. Because a right is something you have regardless of circumstances. If you have a Second Amendment right to own a gun, to buy a gun, to carry a gun, You can't be wiped out by a governor who just says, no, not now. Times are worrisome. So we're going to just, with the wave of a hand, strip you of your Second Amendment rights. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Okay? It just doesn't work like that. So we have up in upstate New York, in Ilion, New York, the Remington factory. And the Remington factory, now you know that New York, of course, is a hotbed for coronavirus. They have 1 million square feet of manufacturing at Remington, and they're shut down. So the CEO of Remington offers to New York Governor Mario Cuomo, hey, we can build ventilators. You're screaming that you need ventilators. We have 800 trained people who make product here, made in America. We got 1 million square feet of production available right here. We have CNC machines. We have the stuff you need. We can flip around and, within a few days, probably, we're cranking out ventilators for you. We want to be part of the solution. As the CEO said, we have been responding to crises in the United States for 200 years. We've equipped our military and our police. So far, the response from New York Governor Cuomo has been crickets. This is a man who really doesn't like gun ownership, who really doesn't like gun owners, and especially doesn't like gun makers or gun rights groups. And the very idea that he would let his bias stand in the way of this company, this fine old 200-plus-year-old company, making ventilators to save lives is unconscionable. It's unbelievable. But it's what we're seeing. We really do see them in their true sense. We have millions of people buying guns left and right. Oh, yeah, no increase in accidents, no increase in wrong shootings. People are generally pretty smart, although we'll help you with your self-defense work, and also we'll help you with your gun safety if you'd like. Give me a call if you're a new gun owner. But the gun ban groups, the Everytowns, the Moms Demand, are losing their minds. We have record gun sales. The background checks have hit peaks that we've never seen before. And they're losing their minds and saying, we have to stop this because people are legally buying guns. We have to stop this. It's crazy. People are frightened. Look, in state after state now, the governors are saying we're going to start releasing prisoners from jails because they could get COVID-19 there. The police departments are being depleted by officers who are contracting the virus. They're telling us that response times are going to increase. They may not show up at all. People are nervous, people are scared, and people understand they're going to take care of themselves, so they go and get guns. It is a natural thing. And yet the gun ban lobby says, no, you shouldn't be able to protect yourself, even though the police say they're not going to protect you. You just got to suck it up and take what comes for the greater good. You know what? I decline that offer. It's as simple as that. 866-TALK-GUN will get you in here. I'm Tom Gresham. Be right back with more Gun Talk.